Okay, now that we have logged on and changed our password, we can start to create courses. So what we're going to do is go to our admin page. We'll notice that it's pretty empty. We have an add new course option, so we're going to click that option. So you're going to start by entering your course name. I'm just going to call mine Grants Pre-Calculus. And then enter an enrollment key. So this is the key that your students will enter to sign up for your class. So I recommend making this not too general, but easy enough for students to remember. I'm going to make mine way too easy and just enter Grant. Now there's a lot of options. I won't go through them. You can read through these and check what you want. One thing that I recommend is the student quick pick top bar items. Select all of these and then do the same for the instructor. And then we'll hit submit to create the course. So we'll notice that the course ID is 14 and the enrollment key is Grant. So these are what your students will need to sign up for the course. So I'm going to enter the course. You notice that it's pretty empty. This is the course homepage. This is pretty similar to what your students will see when they log in. Yours is just the instructor version. So the first option I'm going to talk about is copying course items from a already created course. So if you go to the course items section, you'll notice that there's a copy, export, import options. We're going to choose the copy option. This allows you to copy a course structure from somebody else's course that's in your group. So for example, if we go to Grant Sanders courses, you'll notice that there's a handful. I'm going to choose Pathways Pre-Calculus Prototype, which just breaks all of the homeworks into modules and investigations. And then you have to provide an enrollment key. So the enrollment key for this is Prototype. I'm going to hit Select Course Items, choose Copy Whole Course, leave this checkbox unchecked, and then hit Copy Items. So now what this did was took that whole course and put it into my course. It just copied it over. So notice that I have blocks right here that you can drop down. So this Module 2 block has all of the Module 2 homework, and then a Module 2 forum. And if you click on one of these, you'll notice that it'll pull up the homework set. So it already has all of the homework sets put together for you. So now you have a whole course structure. One thing you want to do upon doing this is change the settings of the assessments. So if you go to this first assessment, click the settings option. You can put a summary of the assessment, the instructions, and then most importantly is the due date. So available after is the date that the homework set will open for students to start working on it. And then available until, this is the due date. And then you have the option to keep it open as review after it's due. These are all personal preferences, whatever you want to do for this. And then you have a lot more options down below. You can change these. These options are all imported from the course that we imported, but might be worth looking through these. One thing I recommend is keeping this display method as skip around. You can dock students for missing answers. So you'll see there's different options. You can play with this. One thing I do recommend absolutely keeping on is this equation helper. It helps the students enter the equations into the boxes. And then you have various other options. One thing that you should pay attention to is gradebook category. So what gradebook category the score is feeding into. So you can change whatever you want and then hit the save changes and the updates will be made.